Hi everyone, the Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to Coast Trucking. So I'm down here trying to continue on in Mexico, preferably to go down a bit, kind of get into this area here. But unfortunately, as with any driver, you can only do what they give you work for. So I obviously don't want to leave Mexico. So I'm going to take the shortest job I can in the wrong direction. So this is going to take me back up to Chihuahua. You can see it's pretty short, but hopefully we'll get this done. Alright, so let's just take a quick peek here. Alright, so just down the road, so that is great. Because lately I've been having issues where suddenly it's like, oh, yeah, no, this is right, I think. No. Let's see, I don't know. Not sure where I'm at here. But, oh, it's the train depot. So, yeah, these are pretty tight. Been a while since I have been on and moving along here. But we had delivered that huge piece of equipment that was a really long haul. I know that. And then one thing led to another, and you know how that all goes.
Turn left, and then turn left.
All right.
Turn left.
So, don't want to go too far. So you can see Chihuahua is that way, so we're kind of going away right now, but then we'll just basically come out and turn left. If I can remember that. Oh, I must be over the line or something, so I better be careful. I'm pretty close to the line looking in my mirror. It's not... Is he? He was just moving along pretty quickly. I'm like, is he turning, going straight? Because then he started wiggling around. Alright, and I think we're obviously then at the Home Depot. I'm thinking this is it. Yeah. Why is it not opening? Come on. Alright. So, there we go. We'll take this one.
Let's do this.
And it's the two tanks. I would say cisterns, but I'm not sure they really are that. I think this is dry material. I obviously didn't look at what I was even taking. It's some sort of dust or something. I think they transport that in this equipment. But we'll find out once we connect up and it gives us the info. Cement. There we go. So, all set. And again, we know we got to go off, get out of here and go to the left. And the thing is, like, this is at least, I mean, I've driven this a few times as I've been through here in Mexico. Like, this is pretty much a main road at this point going forward, so I just want to make sure I can see. Alright, and then what do we got here? Alright, so once this guy goes by, we're clear. Alright. So hopefully this will be pretty easy. I say that because it just never works out that way. I don't know why. It just doesn't. So we have to go again. Unfortunately, I've got a little bit of a problem, but it was 145 miles. So it's telling me it's 27 minutes in real time, but you can't really rely on that down here in Mexico. So we'll see what it actually becomes. Because normally, something like this should be like a 10-minute job up in the U.S. proper. So, alright, we're gonna get ourselves set here. Well, that's the thing, is we can only go like certain mile per hour here. Nothing's ever that incredibly fast. Alright, I'm just gonna stay in this lane even though I'm slow right now. Alright, I don't understand. Is it somehow... Alright, it must be not working quite right or something. I don't know. Because I think it's still showing up, which it should be, as miles per hour. It's just my stuff is not. Alright, we're gonna... Alright, so I had to reset the game because I ended up pulling into the wrong stall and the gate wouldn't open. It kind of did. So I think I have to go over here to the right. So yeah, I think I go here where there's no gate. And it'll just... There we go. $25 toll. It's interesting because in the other lane it was 19. But maybe that was again a car rate or something, and because I was a truck, the gate just couldn't figure out what to do. But I'm not sure. So I apologize for the discontinuity, because obviously it shouldn't be that bad there, but it was. So let's see. I think I need to really be down closer to this. Maybe even lower than that? I don't know. Okay, we'll stick with this. I think this will work. So, yeah, it took a little bit to get reset. It was like 15 minutes of fumbling around. But we're here, we're moving, we're back on the road. Glad I was able to find it, because it was just taking way longer than if I ever have to do that. I don't have to reset that often, but... So the other issue right now is 1.47 has come out. I'm kind of in that waiting factor of waiting for the maps to get updated. And obviously, given that it's been a bit, I think I did actually, between being out of town and so forth, I think I did actually miss a normal scheduled time. So I think it's been over 2 weeks now since the last episode aired, and so that means I missed a slot 8 days ago. But I definitely want to keep this going. This is not a series that I suddenly have decided I'm stopping because there's nothing to do. There's obviously a whole company to run here.
And then turn right.
So, you know, but I don't want people, I know if I went another time period waiting for the maps to be updated, or I might lose another 2 weeks, another 2 episode time slots. Those viewers who might be watching this as it goes along might suddenly decide, oh, I guess he's just stopped doing it, because I do think in a lot of cases some of the better channels, and certainly I'd like to be considered that as well, they will certainly say, hey, we're wrapping this up, and they do a nice series end, or, you know, they'll at least let you know, like, this is the last episode, I've done what I'm going to do here. You know, obviously if it's not like a role-playing or a story series, you know, I'm thinking more of survival series that I've seen on some channels in Farming Simulator. That's interesting. Why would you go right that way instead of this way? But because now I'm going to have these trucks back there that I need to worry about.
And then turn left.
Oh, wow. That's not what I expected. Obviously the yellow line tells me I should have. Alright, again, we've got the wonderful thing that I never have to use, which is wipers, and then I always forget what button I've mapped those to on my steering wheel. So I'm always like, what is happening? And so yeah, I ended up switching my display because I hit the wrong one. So let me fix that in the center console there, so you can see that we're 47 miles into our trip. So a little bit under 100 miles to go. But I don't remember what I was specifically talking about before the wipers got me confused, so I apologize. We were talking about 1.47 and then waiting for the map update. So if I, had taken that long of a break and again, other channels close things off, that's actually what we were talking about, like Farming Simulator, Survival Series, they'll be like, hey, yeah, this is the last episode, and look, we've done this great job, and thanks for following along, and so forth, and then they'll start something else up. Sorry, it's just a morning here, and I'm forgetting to lean over and mute my microphone, so you're going to have little cuts where or at least hopefully you will, where I've taken out. There was another one, sneezes and coughs, and if I haven't taken them out, I greatly apologize, but hopefully I'll get them all. Normally I hit the mute button, because early morning like this, where I'm playing, normally I do have a little bit of wake-up stuff going on, and finding a new route.
Never mind. Okay. Let's find a new route. Recomputing. Finding a new route.
Okay, I don't understand. I mean, because it's not like it's taking me back, so I think it's just screwed up somehow. But anyway, I'm like, I know Chihuahua's just up the road. Like, I don't get this, but maybe I see there's a yellow line off to the side. Maybe it had taken me around before. Although the yellow line coming down this road is there too, so I really don't know. But yeah, so what I was really kind of going at there is, my intent is certainly not to just kill off some of these long-running series. I mean, I can't say honestly that I haven't, in some cases, done a few episodes of something on the channel and then kind of decided I'm just not providing anything terribly entertaining here, and just kind of made the assumption that may be wrong, that nobody's gotten into the 2 or 3 episodes I've put out, and then I might, oh, this guy's going to cut me off or hit me, isn't he? Yep, of course. I knew it, and I should have backed off, because now I have a $900 thing. Like, I've clearly got the right of way. He should be yielding. But ATSAI, yay. Oh, boy. And obviously I had that truck next to me, so there wasn't much I could do there. So all of that fumbling around in word disaster to basically say, no, the series is still here. I just missed an episode because of real life and then not being able to get back into things. If you've been paying attention to the channel, you've also seen there's been some new material coming out on PGA Tour 2K23, so there's been a lot of my time has been involved in that, in learning it, getting decent at it. Once again, I used to play it a long time ago on console, and so there's content coming out, and should be coming out pretty regularly, because that game I really enjoy, as I enjoy all these, but it's a lot faster to just churn out content there, because it doesn't take very long, and it also doesn't require a whole lot of editing, because once you're in, you're just playing through the course, and that's it. And so other than putting in the chapter breaks, which I like to do, because I thought, and maybe it's because I would do something like that, but if I was having trouble with a certain hole, I might look at hey, how does someone play hole 5 on this course and over, and then if someone found, hey, I've got a 4-round tournament there, they might want to just go to those holes. I want to see hole 5, and they would just look at each episode, skip to hole 5, watch the minute or two it takes me to get through hole 5, and see if they can learn anything. Given what I'm doing right now, and given how early I am, and basically in beginner mode, I can't imagine there's anything I'm doing that would serve that purpose, but I want to get into the practice of doing that in case when I finally do get to the higher level of difficulty that maybe someone wants to reference what I'm doing for something like that. And it's the most logical chapter dividing points, similar to what I have here, where I simply break every run into getting the job, hauling the job, and delivering the job, because those are kind of the 3 major steps, and then people can know if all they like doing is watching someone park a truck, they can just go to the delivery sections and be at least relatively close, for example. So it's going to be hard for me to tell if I finished when I should have, because again, it was 27 minutes, and because of the giant break in the middle, I'm trying to recall, because it would, I'm still not at the point where it would be the full 27. How am I late? Alright. Well, because I know it's an urgent delivery, but my goodness, I didn't make any wrong turns, because I think this is telling me I have an hour. Yeah, it's an hour and 49 minutes. It's telling me we're going to be there in an hour and 30 some minutes. Maybe I just need to, I wonder if I'm, whoops, if I'm going too slow again or something. I mean, because right now I should get there 15 minutes ahead of time, but so I'll speed up because I don't know what else to do. But alright, so yes, I want to go around this turn. I definitely don't want to make any wrong turns now. And I knew this was an urgent delivery, but it was so short and so forth that I knew I'd be okay. I'm going to the left. At least I think I am. It was a pretty sharp left. Yeah, there we go. Because I'm I don't think there's a ramp that I'm going to be going on. So yeah, I'll turn at that road there.
Keep left, and then turn left.
All right. So getting close. So Chihuahua's obviously a very busy city. Why is he waiting? Well, I'm going around him because our light is green, and I'm not going to be waiting through a light cycle I don't need to wait on when I'm already getting yelled at by the game that the customer wants delivery soon. Alright. So we're kind of climbing up into the foothills a little bit here. So, according to my trip meter, we should be about 10 miles away. So it should be pretty close. Maybe just up over the hill or something in the way ATS does miles. Although I guess they're counting pretty slowly because they really just finally moved one. Alright, well now I have about an hour cushion, so hopefully then we'll be okay. Let's see, where are we at? Whoa, we got a ways. We got to go to the other Home Depot still. So it looks like I'm going to have to exit here, so let me start making my way over, because clearly we've suddenly got a million people driving here, and all kinds of traffic. So let me get over here, because I think I might need to exit here. Let me look. Oh boy, it's hard to tell. But yes, I would say I do need to do that, or at least stay over to the right. So, may not be exiting, because, yeah, it says keep right, but technically the other things are exiting, and I'm just continuing on. And then I'll eventually be doing something here.
Keep left.
Is that right? Yeah, okay, I do want to keep left, so let me fix that now, because obviously I've got this guy over here, so I want to go this way. And then that should get us, hopefully, where we need. Because, yeah, the time is getting closer now on delivery. We're not doing so well. Looks like a stop sign here. Interesting entry into the land here. It's kind of roundabouty. Whoa, where do I need to go? All right. So we kind of go to the gas station, across. Oh, I see. There's a kind of a road going under us is what's happening. And then trying to stay far enough over here. All right. And then, oh good, he's backing up and doing something. This is wonderful. Even the AI can't figure out. Oh my goodness, now they ran into each other. Well, that was wonderful. I don't know that I've ever seen an accident happen. I just always run across those things where they're crashed at the entrance ramp. So maybe what we were seeing was the other car backing up out of another accident that had happened. So I think part of it might be because of all the complex roads here. Maybe the AI path is just really hard for it to figure out. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna swing. Yes, I cut that guy off, but if I don't do that, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it.
Keep right, and then turn right.
So turn on my signal again, which hopefully will keep everything away from me, but this should be more of a regular road here. Alright, well, looks like we made it with enough time, so we shouldn't get any penalty, which will be nice, because last time, if I recall, we didn't get paid or get any experience at all because of how late we were, because of hauling that heavy machinery through the mountains. Alright, now I'm imagining, because again, I can't back this up, that this should just be something, yep, I just park, as long as I can get in here and not clip the fence. Alright. So easy enough. Whoops, I went too far. I thought that was the issue. Alright. Alright. There we go. 3, alright, I think we'll level up. Yep, that's always great. So we'll continue here, and we'll go take a look at our... Oh yeah, that's right, we can't do anything with skills anymore. We are maxed, so never mind. Alright, so maybe a little bit of a short episode, but given the problems I had, I don't want to mistakenly then pick up another job and then suddenly create a hugely long episode. So I'm going to just play it safe and call it here. With editing, this may turn out to be super short, and and you wanted something longer, I apologize. Obviously, I'll try to keep track of that a little better next time, but here we are, and I will see you next time.